In the vast expanse of the universe, there resides a mysterious fat black cat named Smoo, who possesses the extraordinary ability to traverse time and space. Today, Smoo invites us to join him on a journey to an alternate world, where history took a different path, and the Black Death never struck Europe. As Smoo blinked into existence, he found himself in a Europe untouched by the horrors of the Black Death. The year was 1347, and while the bubonic plague had ravaged the continent in the historical timeline, here a different scene unfolded. In England, the bustling streets of London were alive with activity. The absence of the Black Death allowed trade to flourish, and the city had grown into a prosperous hub of commerce. Merchants from across Europe flocked to its markets, exchanging goods and ideas. The Tower of London, once a grim symbol of power, now served as a grand palace. Smoo journeyed south to Italy, where the Renaissance had blossomed even earlier. Florence, in particular, was a center of artistic and intellectual brilliance. The Medicis, known as patrons of the arts, supported talents like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo. Smoo strolled through the streets of Florence, admiring the city's cultural richness. In France, Smoo witnessed a land of tranquility. The 100 Years' War had not raged across the countryside. Instead, the French focused on artistic endeavors. The Louvre, originally built as a fortress, was now a magnificent palace and home to countless artistic treasures. Paris had become a beacon of culture. Traveling to the Iberian Peninsula, Smoo observed the union of Castile and Aragon. The absence of the plague allowed for increased exploration and colonization. Spanish ships set sail to discover new worlds, while the Alhambra in Granada stood as a testament to religious tolerance and architectural beauty. In the Low Countries, the cities of Bruges and Ghent thrived as hubs of commerce and culture. The absence of the plague meant more people could engage in artistic pursuits. The region became known for its exquisite tapestries and paintings. The Holy Roman Empire was marked by the construction of magnificent castles and fortresses, not as defense against the Black Death, but as symbols of power and artistry. Smoo marveled at the majestic structures that dotted the landscape. As Smoo continued his journey across this Europe, untouched by the Black Death, he couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder. The absence of the plague had allowed for a flourishing of art, culture, and prosperity. It was a world where historical catastrophes had been averted, and the creative spirit of humanity had soared to new heights. Meow, meow, Smoo purred softly, as if to say that even in the face of adversity, there were alternate paths where the world could thrive.